Present.
Commissioner Jose Aranda,
Here.
Commissioner Alonso Carmona,
Here.
Commissioner Luis Catalano,
Here.
Commissioner Valerie Lubaka. Here. All present.
Thank you, we do have a forum. 2.1 claim docket.
So we're not gonna do an open comment,
There is
public
no,
comment,
there is no open comment.
but it's a form of the court and we're talking about the court, so therefore she should be allowed to do a public comment.
Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
Is public comment on the posted agenda?
No, sir, it's not.
Cause she purposely took it off because she doesn't want me to say what I'm gonna say.
Then can somebody want to set the next regular budget agenda item, regular meeting?
Okay, I'm gonna look into it to see if it's a violation.
That's fine. Just proceed with the agenda items.
Yes, thank you. And just for the record, Mr. Gonzalez, I did advise with TAC before, Mr. Pereira on my staff, and I actually had another elected official when I was on the phone there, Ms. Sandoval. TAC did advise me that because it is a special needs, simply to approve the claim docket, that there was no public comment.
You proceed just with the item on the agenda.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I'll take that as a compliment that it's very fearful what's gonna
Two
come out of
point
her mouth.
one, Ms. Talamantes, I'm gonna have you refrain from any comments, please. 2.1 claim docket. Go ahead, Mr. Pereira.
You have that before you. We did add some more line items, and those are, but this is the claim document we have from the last meeting. Since the last meeting, sorry.
I'm sorry, the what?
Since the last meeting.
Any questions on the claim document?
I have a question.
Monday.
Judge, I have an email and I'm trying to, be computer probably because it changes, but we got court, but I have an email that last claim docket that I received was for 7/24/26.
Yes,
Is this part of it?
yes. So that's what I'm saying, there's additions to it down. after
What
you-
additions?
If you go down from the 41 to the 540, and it was also sent to you yesterday, the additions.
Where is our professional services located in the claim docket? Is it separated by itemized?
What do you mean?
Professional service as far as attorney fees.
It depends on,
I'm just seeing if you can find it quicker.
okay, who are you looking for specifically?
Ooh, if I say that, then I'm gonna give out all my cards, aren't I?
Come again?
The
Ma'am,
professional services for the attorneys.
What commissioner?
This is, what we have here is public record for the citizens.
But we
There's
changed
nothing
it
that-
because
nothing-
we
hold on,
alter it
I got
and we
the floor.
change it.
If
Because
not,
we
I
alter
will,
it
I
and
will
we
hold in
change it.
contempt. I
Oh,
got the
you
floor.
will,
Well,
please,
the thing is-
please, please.
The thing is
Go for it.
that everything that's on here, ladies and gentlemen,
We changed
It's all
and we
public
altered to fit our benefit.
um,
We changed and we
so-
altered it to fit our benefit.
nobody,
No,
hold
no.
on.
So if they know
No.
that we got ahead of something and we're figuring something out, what they do is they go and they pull it out to make sure that they can sneak it in at a later time that's more convenient
If
for
if you
them.
have proof of
Because
that,
this court does
Commissioner,
ask for a
I
lot of
ask you
things
with all.
and ask for transparency, but if you're gonna go on transparency, let's be on
Now.
transparent, no.
No, I'm gonna ask you to keep your comment down. This is gonna be your first and last warning. If you don't keep your voice down and you don't keep decorum in this court, I'm gonna have you removed. Because
What
you,
level
no
are
ma'am,
you?
no ma'am, you
You're
are,
getting to the level that I'm
no
talking.
ma'am.
Tell me
I
what
need you to
level.
stay
Hold on,
really
let's
professional.
practice.
with
Yes, let's
everybody.
practice
No,
though.
ma'am.
What level?
I'm gonna give her this warning.
Because it's convenient for you
No,
when I'm
it's not
validating
convenient
you.
because you
But when
are
I'm coming
making
at you,
fabrications.
That's when I
You
become
are
a problem.
slandering this man here saying that he's moving things from this thing. He
We
is
do,
our
we
auditor.
do,
No,
we
you
do,
don't.
we
I
do.
did not,
We
ma'am.
do, we do.
I
No,
did
you
not.
add
are,
things
you
in
are
later on.
slandering
Yes,
this
we are.
man and
I
defaming
am, I am
him.
not moving anything. If
We
you
do, we
guys-
added, you just said right now that you added it in.
We sent you a list
And I
last
don't even
week for
blame
the
you
meeting.
because she's
But we-
exhausting.
No, but
And when
we
she wants
added
something, she definitely
whatever-
gets it.
Have her removed.
Whatever-
Remove her.
Go
bills-
for it.
Whatever bills
Keep
were
the
added,
quorum in this
were
court.
done
Oh, yeah, it's okay, because I'm
from
telling you,
Monday through
I will go
yesterday.
another way, and what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say. I heard you, Jess, I'm going.
So for the record,
For the record.
this is all, cause I had the floor. This is all public information. There, nobody holds cards here. Nobody has.
Bye.
As long as- Have a good day, man. So as long as everything that's on here is what we go by. I don't know how other commissioners feel about, I'm speaking for myself. I never had nothing, I never had money to anything. So if anybody got a question, and I'm really tired of all this that's going on. and it's time for me to speak up because most of the time I stay quiet and I'm gonna clear myself out there. I don't care who puts me on social media, I don't care who wants to slander me, that's fine. But when it comes for me acting on behalf of the county, I do follow all the rules. But just where everything is public here, you can come and get a copy. They probably give me copies and they can go over every expenditure that is done. So they can be well aware that we, at least I don't, and no, and I'm pretty sure that I don't know, I'm not gonna speak on behalf of the county commissioner, but nobody's gonna do anything without it.
So you all had a list last Friday?
Right,
Mr. Pereira, before you move forward and proceed, I wanna let this commissioner's court know that I think Mr. Pereira's comment that he said things were added to this list is taken out of context as if he's doing illegal things and taking illegal action. His job, Mr. Pereira's job, is to provide this document to this court. And this court has every single right to look at every single one of there's over 57 pages of bills. This, for the record, let's explain what a claim docket is. It is a piece of paper that tells this court how many expenses or what expenses and what was going to be paid this pay period. When Mr. Pereira adds things on here, it's to include additional payment that needs to be paid. Nothing is taken out. I don't know how Mr. Pereira operates, but I refuse to believe that Mr. Pereira is taking things out and putting things in and changing numbers on here as he was accused right now on my behalf, on anybody else's behalf. And that is a complete and utter fabrication and very offensive to say that anybody is here in this court, to include myself, is telling Mr. Pereira to add, and these are bills that have to be paid. Nobody tells anybody to change any numbers.
yeah.
Go ahead, Commissioner Udine, and I hope that you didn't take that comment that he said out of context either.
Mr. Pereira, the reason I was asking the question that I asked, because as you may know, we received an email with the claim docket for the 24th, correct?
Right.
And then we received another one with additions, it clearly states that there was additions. So I was trying to match them.
So if you go to page
No.
19,
Yeah, what I'm getting to is, like the judge has said, there's 57 pages. And I was just trying to match them, just to make sure that we were looking at the same thing. You know, when you receive a claim docket here and then it's printed out, it's usually it matches, you know, but because of the additions, it doesn't match the original email.
and one of the things is that when we printed out the first time, so the first list, it's numbered automatically when we print it out. So we can't go, and since that is already printed out, we can't go back and reprint another one because the numbers will be changed. So what we did is, if you look at page 19, that ends through the 24th, which was the original list that was sent to you last week. Yesterday's list, go to the next page, it's 19-1. The 19-1 through 19-
Well, it's kind of, look, Mr. Pereira, let me tell you why it's confusing. I got 3 pages with page 5 on them, and they're all different. I'll show you. Here's one, page 5. Here's another, page 5. And here's another, page 5. And they're all different. You see where the confusion may occur?
No, but look at the bottom. The bottom is the page number.
I know, but you just asked me to look at page so-and-so. but
Page
I-
19 at the bottom. The page those pages always been like that. Your previous accounts payable have always been numbered like that. It's the bottom page that we look at.
Okay.
That's the official.
Okay, I got you.
19,
Uh-huh.
then 19-1, those are the additions.
I got you. Okay.
And so we numbered them. Since we could go back and renumber them, we would have to scratch them out and write them manually, and I thought that was kind of unprofessional. So we kind of did this to it instead. So you go to the end of the fund, and the next one would be whatever page -1.
Okay.
Those are the additions. And those came in since Monday through yesterday. And so we emailed the second list to you all.
And they're not 28 dash stuff like that.
So the
For the
only,
record.
the only one that I have a question on is Martinez Franklin payment for 22,000 and change. Do we have a breakdown on what it was that,
Yes, we can, we have it in our office, if I can get you a copy.
on what it was that?
Yes.
What is it that we're paying for?
Yes.
Is basically the question, because there's an amount, but we're voting on the amount. We don't know what is.
I can get you a copy of that.
But do you understand what the
Yes.
answer is?
And let me address that, Commissioner. On my part, I contacted him on county concerns,
Mhm.
not personal. County concerns that I have questions on, and I'm pointing sure that it's there. And it should be logged down. I called him,
Right. So.
and so
And
we're not gonna just,
that's fine. I'm not against that at all. That's what the service is for. I've called them myself, you know?
okay,
Questions.
it should be on there.
But if we had a breakdown.
Yes, he does provide a breakdown.
I guess my concern is this, if there's a contract with him to
Yes.
provide these services, does it identify that we can use him for these type of things? I don't wanna be calling him and then figure out that he was only supposed to be helping the county under certain circumstances.
I mean, yes, well, if you have a question whether we can remove it and then bring it back.
Can we hold up on that one, maybe?
Yes,
Okay, and then can we get the breakdown? and-
yes, sir.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you.
How many times have we paid Frank?
He
I
doesn't bill us,
just-
no, he
I'm
doesn't
not
bill
trying to
us,
say, but
he doesn't bill us that often. I mean,
But that's what I'm saying,
yeah,
how many, but we
this might be
paid
the second.
and-
I think this is the second time he's
Yeah.
billed us, right?
Cause he doesn't, he holds off months before.
Because I think we paid, Donato Ramos, what, like 26,000 or whatever, and that's only been a one-time payment.
Yeah, they don't bill it often,
So we not be.
but we will withdraw.
Monthly.
No, we haven't paid Keith Franklin monthly, this is, I think, his second payment we've paid him.
Yeah.
Or that's on the claim docket for it to get approved by this court.
He doesn't bill us that often.
You're right,
No, we
Mr.
just withdraw it.
No, Mr. Gonzalez is right, there has to be a motion
To withdraw.
to withdraw, a motion to withdraw, or it can get approved by the court, Mr. Gonzalez is right.
So my motion is to approve the claim docket unless somebody else has concern, except for the
Right.
Martinez Franklin.
There you go.
We don't even go to that. But you think to approve the docket.
His motion is to approve the docket,
Right, but you announce how much to spend for the docket, and then
Oh, you haven't gone through agreement.
that's what trying to do.
but he's asking for us to approve the docket, but not approve paying Franklin.
But we have to go to the docket on the expenditures before we can exclude something else. See, like the judge read the numbers,
Oh, but you usually.
Yes.
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
not just go by, I wanna remove Franklin. There's a procedure. Follow
But
the
even if he wants to remove the paying Franklin, there has to still be a second,
Yes,
and then there has to
yes.
be a majority vote.
Yes. I'm not educated, but I'm finding something.
General fund is $2,197,264.87. Dimmit County Airport, $10,633.88. Dimmit County Golf Course, $71,324.42. Courthouse Security, $14,737.09. Records Management County Clerk, $4,785.96. Utilities, $225,924.27. Equitable sharing forfeiture and seizures, $66,300. Rodeo Arena, $3,461.52. Stone Garden, $618,204.72. Operation Lone Star 2022, $35,625.13. Dimmitt County Payroll, $790,455.99. Tax Note Series 23, $90,007.17. MHM Calculate Your Recovery, $10,848.22. COs 2019, $143,287.65. COs 2020, $60,000. COs 2021, 60,000 COs 2022, 89,748.79. SB 22, 26,923.41, for a grand total of $4,438,533.09. Any other questions? I have,
Motion to approve claim docket with the exception of Martinez and Frank for now.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Odena,
Second, Judge.
second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. I have the claim docket, excuse me, for the public facilities, $72.06. Are there any questions or discussions on that docket?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve by Commissioner Alonso Carmona,
Second.
second by Commissioner Odena. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. I'll entertain a motion to recess and adjourn.
So move.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona,
Second.
second by Commissioner Odena. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you,
Sorry.
ladies and gentlemen.